Hey, and welcome to another episode of Back from the Future, where we talk about technology from the past, present and the future. Now today we are talking about the Black Friday sale that Bambu Labs has on. Now for context, I'm going to be talking more on this channel about 3D printing, purely because I actually own two 3D printers, a P1S and also Creality V3 SE. Now I've not done any videos, I've not even mentioned this to anyone yet, but in the future I'll be doing videos on those printers. Now going back to Bambu Labs and their Black Friday special, the thing I'm feeling gutted is that in July I actually was thinking about buying a Bambu Labs P1S, and what had happened was they'd done a sale, and for me, from my perspective, the sale was amazing. I thought to myself, my god, these printers are they're basically giving them away at that price. And I thought to myself, should I wait for Black Friday or should I buy now? And I was umming and ahhing, and I was thinking, you know what, it's a few months away. If I buy the printer now, I'll get it, start using it, and get learning modeling and everything else. But what happened was, when I got the P1S, it had an issue in the respects that it had a lot of moisture on the inside, and I had to return it, and they gave it back to me, and it was a 1 month turnaround. I'll make a separate video with that. I mean, fair enough, yeah, it had moisture in it, but Bambu Labs were very good and they sorted the issue out. No questions asked, very impressed. And they got me another printer, and it was bone dry on the inside, so happy days, and plugged it in and the thing worked, and I've been happy since. Now the thing is, these printers, these Bambu Lab printers, they're the best in the industry. They're so reliable, they're a solid workhorse. I mean, back in the day I had an Ultimaker, for context, and a MakerBot 2X had a dual head, and the MakerBot, although that concept was good, it was a little bit ropey, and you had to spend money on it, but from third-party vendors, to get the bloody thing working. And with the Ultimaker, again, they had an upgrade on that, and you spent, like, both printers, I probably spent £300 on each one on upgrades just to get them properly going. And now Bambu Labs has the P1S. Last time I checked, it was 429, but with the Black Friday sale it's on 329. But if you want it without the enclosure, which is a bit stupid in my opinion, you can get it for 319, but you don't want to put it, but you want to pay an extra £10 and get the enclosure. I mean, the enclosure to buy separately is nearly £100 anyway, but you want to get the P1S. And for £329, it's a absolute steal. But before we get onto the P1S, we're going to start right at the bottom, and we're going to start with the A1 printer, and at the moment that was at £169, and I bought my V3 SE for £159 about last year anyway, so that's dropped. The A1 has dropped to £139. Now that's a bargain. £139, that's a good night out, a couple of drinks and whatever have you, go out on a nut town. £139, that's a steal. For what you get, that is daylight robbery. Now that has a bed that's 180mm by 180mm by 180mm, and it's a bed slinger, and it is, as many 3D printers go, best on the market. Now the thing is, you can get it with the AMS Lite. I personally think it's a waste of time getting the A1 Mini with the AMS Lite. I think you're better off getting its older brother for that, but that's just me. But if you want that A1 with the combo with AMS Lite, it was £300 or dollars, whatever, but now you can get it with 50 quid off $249, and that is not a bad deal at all. Amazing printer. But let's go up to the A1 now, and that has a bed of, you know, between the P1 and the A1, they've got the same bed size, 256 by 256 by 256. Now the A1 is an absolute amazing printer. I know someone who owns one, and that thing is running basically day and night. And he said it's been rock solid. The only issues he's had is when a head's worn out and he's had to replace the hot end, and that's the only issue he's had. But this guy prints almost every day, and he said it's been absolutely reliable, absolutely amazing. You know, what more can I say? And I've noticed that on some print farms they even have the A1s going, where they're only printing PLA. And if you just want a PLA printer, the A1 Mini or the A1 is a very good choice, I must say. Plus also the A1, because of its open architecture, you can have, it does some of the probably the best time-lapse print videos out there. It is absolutely phenomenal, some of the videos I've seen. So yeah, thumbs up to that. Now we're getting on to the P1S, and I'd say pound for pound, buck for buck, the best damn printer. This thing is so sophisticated compared to the old Ultimakers and the MakerBots in their day. This thing is absolutely rocks. Comes in an enclosure. I mean, this thing anti-vibration, anti-this, anti-that. The quality is impeccable. I'm blown away. I've had this printer for some time now, and I am blown away, and I'm slowly learning new things about this printer as I go along on my journey. Now again, if you want it on its own standalone, it was £429 and it's reduced to £100 off, so you can get it for £329. This is a bargain. This is literally, like I said, daylight robbery. Here you go, here's the money, take it. Absolutely amazing. Now if you want it with their regular AMS, their first AMS that came out, so you'd buy it as a P1S combo, that used to be $599, now it's $469, so it's about £130 off. No worries. If that's what you want, get into multicolored printing and use more exotic filaments. But I would say that with any Bambu Labs, to be honest, when your printer head hot end wears out, get the hardened steeled one, and it can handle anything you throw at it. Bish bosh. Now going next one up is the P1S combo with the AMS2. That's the one I got, and the AMS2 also dries the filament, and also what it does is all the issues that the original AMS had, the AMS2 solves that. So, you know, I'm going to be using it to make camera accessories. Again, I'll be doing videos on that, and you know, where I want the business name engraved on it, I'll be using AMS2 to do that. So that was £719, and that's come down to £569. Now that's bargain, all in, bang. You get excellent bang for buck. If you have got a Rendell farm, the P1S, brilliant price. You could literally, it's almost half the price of a P2S. So you know, you could, if you're starting a print farm, P1S is the way to go. Honestly, the quality difference isn't that much. To be paying twice the price isn't really not that much. So this is the sweet spot for the for enclosed printer, and I would say the A1 is the sweet spot for a bed slinger, the prices I mean. So without further ado, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm going to wrap it up for now, and I'm going to see you guys in the next episode.
If you liked this video, please feel free to subscribe to our channel, press the bell notification button, and get notified when a new video comes out. Please leave a thumbs up. If you enjoyed this video, please leave comments and let us know what your thoughts and suggestions are for future videos.
And we will see you in the future, if there is one.